Hi, judges. So, I'm Hugo, the co-founder of viACT. So, basically, many businesses starting from an idea or research. Our story begins from an accident. Back to many years ago, I'm working in a construction firm. One day in the early morning, my colleague telling me that the subcontractor who sits next to me has been passed away because he is falling down from heights. This very sad but very true experience triggered me and my co-founder to starting this venture. We strongly believe that safety is not an option, but a must to make sure everyone's workplace sustainable. So construction is the second largest industry in the world, following finance. But there's so many problems related to environmental pollution, security, safety. And one of the problems, corporate governance, is lacking behind every industry in the world. So these kinds of problems making a huge loss to a city or to a country every year. viACT, as a ESG-focused AI car monitoring platform, we integrate any devices like IoT sensors, cameras, and robotics in order to provide holistic monitoring solutions. Using viACT is very simple. We can connect any kinds of IP cameras with our AI car or Edge AI. So our AI car, our algorithms, can understand the scenarios between people's, machineries, vehicles, and materials. In the customer end, they will receive an instant alarm to alert the workers from dangers. Also, we can provide API and also using our cloud dashboard for the data visualization. Using viACT is very simple, 3 steps. Connect your camera with our AI, log into our platform, then you can waiting for the result. It's easy to automate your manual monitoring process by now. As the leading AI company in the world, we starting our R&D back to 2016. We developed the world's first scenario-based AI algorithms and developed over 60 pre-built AI modules. We processing over billions of images every day, and we deploy over hundreds of projects in Asia, Middle East, and Europe right now. Our vision and story widely spread from media, interviews, and research journals in the world. And we're starting the business in Asia. Now we want to spread our footprint to the world, and we are well recognized by some tech giants, such like Google and Autodesk. The go-to-market strategy is very simple. We sell our solutions in a monthly subscription per camera, per AI module. And we are now selling through our channel partners, system integrators, and corporates as well. Why our journey is so successful? Because of my team. My innovative and deep research team coming from Vietnam, India, Hong Kong, and Singapore. All of them are IoT AI expertise. And I and my co-founder, Gary, is studying building and civil engineer. Before that, we are the top management of some MNC and listed technology company in US. 2 years ago, we already closed our seed round. Despite the threats of the pandemic and the economic downturn, now we are already making profit. Now we are ready to invest more money in Vietnam and starting our business here. So we are looking to connect with the Vietnam government or enterprise here to talk with us and see how can we help them to engage and enable their safety and sustainability. I'm Hugo, the CEO and co-founder of viACT. Thank you.
Thank you, viACT. And now it's time for Q&A. Our judges, you can have questions.
Okay, I may want to start then. People say that when you can do it large, you can do it small. Do you have any intention to downscale your application or your product in order to enlarge your market, for example, to the mass market?
Very good question. I mean, the technology itself is still evolving, AI itself. And we can see because the benefit of the chips innovation is getting more easier to get into, more cheaper. So talking about the cost of using AI, we can foresee the next 5 to 10 years will be very, very cheap, which means that even the mass market, the end users, can using this kind of AI, using the computer vision, would be very easy. I hope that because just for safety, it's not just for the construction or for the industrial market, but for the general market or even for the end users, they still need this kind of technologies.
I think it could be transformed into surveillance application.
Yeah, that's true. I think we have developed over like 50 to hundreds of use cases deployed in different industries. And we are exploring more and more. And we can see the market is evolving. And people come back to us, they have many, many creative ideas how to using this AI. Yeah.
Hi, Hugo.
Yeah.
How do you feel your chances are in Vietnam now that the real estate and construction sectors are slowing down significantly?
Yeah. As I know, Vietnam, they are developing their new airport, right? I think like every countries, in the economic downturn or even their upscales, infrastructure, building infrastructure, construction is a must. So even in Hong Kong, even in Singapore, there are different markets. But the government needs to spend on infrastructure to building a smart city or sustainable city. So for us, the potential is here. The point is, the challenge is, how can we downstream the price to let everyone to use it? So I'm not very afraid of the demand, just like what we deploy our solutions even in India. So I think back to your question, even Vietnam, maybe they will reduce the amount of invest in the construction, but still there is so many things to build. Yeah.
Do you think there are other industries that your solution could be applied in?
You mean in the constructions or?
No. So, for example, in manufacturing, for example, right?
Yeah.
They also think about that.
Yeah, you asked a very good question. We already did it. We have some use cases partnering with some large enterprise in Europe to making our AI deployed in their manufacturing plant. Even in mining, oil and gas, different industries. As long as they need safety, we can help. Yeah.
I would love to introduce you to someone soon.
Good. Let's talk.
Actually, it's very interesting idea, and I think it's work in Vietnam market, very potential. But I would like to ask, when you do the monitoring, the alert, how can you support for the urgent situation?
Oh, very good questions.
Yeah.
So, as I mentioned, we have different kinds of use cases. For safety, definitely we need an instant alarm to alert the workers. So, in that sense, we will provide a local alarm, even installed on the job site, so that immediately, for example, like 0.5 seconds, you will getting the alert. We have a use cases install everything in the crane moving plant, and when it comes to detecting the people very close to the plant, the alarm will triggering and alert the operators. Then they will stop the machinery because it can so many death cases because of the crash before. Yeah.
So I have two questions. Is your customer typically the developer or the contractor on a construction site? And then secondly, what is the price point again? I don't think I heard that.
Okay, very good question. Nowadays, our customer base is very broad, from property developer, from main contractors to general contractor, even the subcontractor as well, because there is so many different use cases we can help. But on the other hand, for manufacturing, we can discuss with the facility management, even the owners of the mining, the industries as well. Yeah. And for the cost, FH deal size I think is around USD 30K to 50K is the FH deal size. It depends on how many cameras they use. Yeah.
How are you sustainable? You mentioned this is the S part in ESG.
Sustainable because to many people, honestly, nowadays they are talking about new energies, green energies. But what we see, we are using the camera to help them to protect the environment. For example, give you an example. We help a government to detect the water pollution, whether the discharge point will discharge some polluted water to the ocean. We're using the camera to help them to do remote monitoring. Once there is a polluted water discharge to the ocean, we alert the in charge so that it can help them to prevent. And also like illegal dumping, so many waste management, we can using the camera to do it. So this is one kind of it to prevent the environment become polluted. Yeah.
Financial, revenue, profit, valuation.
Okay. Yeah, we are raising our Series A round. And last one we raised 2 million. Nowadays we are talking about 8 million because we want to use the money to expand over the world. And for the valuation, we are looking for like 30 million. Yeah. But definitely we can talk. Yeah, it's feasible nowadays. I know. Yeah.
And thank you, viACT, for your presentation today. Thank you, our judges.